Good morning, students. Today let us discuss theorem number 2. In last class you have learned theorem number 1, that is radius is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. Here this is also one of the simplest problems, that is theorem number 2. You can see the theorem. When you see the figure it will be very clear to you. Theorem states like this: length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Lengths of tangents. Here tangents are PQ and PR. Figure won't be given, only the statement will be given to you. You have to draw figure according to given statement. Here circle with the center O, PQ and PR are tangents. Length of the tangent means from P to Q, PQ and PR. That is equal, we have to prove. Length of tangents drawn from external point to a circle are equal. P is the external point. We are given with a circle with the center O. P is a point outside the circle. PQ and PR are two tangent. These are the things given to us. What is to prove? We have to prove that PQ is equal to PR. Length of tangents are equal. Then third step is construction. What is our construction? We have to join OQ, OR. They are the radii of the circle. Join OP also. So that we will see two triangles here. Now construction over. Now comes the proof. We have to prove that PQ and PR are equal. And from this figure you will understand that these two triangles sides are there. That is PQ is one of the side of first triangle POQ. PR is side of second triangle POR. These are the two triangles we have to consider. And we must prove that these two triangles are congruent. Don't you remember congruence theorems? Here, as you see a 90 degree here. That is by first theorem, is it OQ perpendicular to PQ? OQ perpendicular to PQ, radius perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. So it is perpendicular or forms 90 degree. Similarly, in the second triangle also, angle ORP equal to 90 degree as radius is perpendicular to tangent. When we think of congruence theorems, by seeing 90 degree angles, first you have to think of RHS congruence. So here in both the triangle, we have to consider triangle POQ and POR. Two triangles we are considering. Let us take first angle Q. So angle Q you have to write it as PQO. That is better. 3 letter. PQO equal to PRO. They are equal to 90 degree. Reason. For each step it is better to write the reason, otherwise you will be losing mark. Equal to 90. The reason is radius perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. So 90 degree over, right angle over, now comes hypotenuse. 90 degrees opposite side is called hypotenuse. Here also 90 degrees opposite side. Is this OP common for both the triangle, dotted triangle as well as striped triangle? For both this triangle, OP is common. Here we know that this OP is the hypotenuse of both the triangle. So right angle hypotenuse over RH over. Now comes S, side. Which side of these triangles are equal? Which one? Is this OQ radius? OR also radius? They are the corresponding side of two triangles. So OQ equal to OR because they are radii of same circle. Therefore, by right angle hypotenuse side, in this case also right angle hypotenuse side, by RHS congruence rule, these two triangles are congruent. If two triangles are congruent, Isn't it corresponding part of congruent triangle equal CPCT? What is to be proved? Isn't it PQ equal to PR? Since these two triangles are congruent, PQ is equal to PR, CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle. Now let us see how it is explained. These are the steps to be completed. First you have to copy down the theorem statement, then draw the figure, then these are the steps. As I mentioned, you can see the steps. Given a circle with the center O and a point P outside the circle. Two tangents PQ and PR to the circle. Now to prove PQ is equal to PR. See the construction: join OQ, OR and OP. Then we consider two right triangles. Which are they? Consider triangle OQP. Look at OQP and ORP. We are considering both of them, and this angle is 90 degree. R is perpendicular to tangent. Radius perpendicular to tangent is the reason for that. Then OP equal to OP common we understood. OQ equal to OR, radius of the same circle. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. When you write congruence, write it clearly in the proper order. OQP, then the same order, ORP. Therefore, is it PQ or QP? Here it is QP equal to RP. It is the same. QP equal to RP. That is CPCT, hence proved. So we have proved that length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. This is important theorem. Today itself we have to study this. Write and study. Now we move on to exercise 10.2. Based on our theorem, those two theorems, we are going to work out some of the problem. First one is an MCQ. You can see the question. From a point Q, this is the point Q, length of the tangent to a circle is 24 centimeter. PQ is the tangent, so length of the tangent is 24 centimeter. Distance of Q, this is the point Q, distance of Q from center is 25 centimeter. Then the radius of the circle is, radius is OP. So figure is not given. We are drawing figure as it is. Then we have to find out what is OP. So we know that this OP is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. Therefore, how we will write the steps? Here steps are not important for 1 mark. If it comes for 2 mark or 3 mark, you have to have the explanation. Here we will write all the steps. Here we have to write since triangle OPQ is right angled by Pythagoras theorem, it's a hypotenuse. This is the angle 90, so hypotenuse will be OQ. We have to write OQ square is equal to OP square plus PQ square. Then substitution only. Each step is important. Now we have to substitute OQ square. Here OQ is 25 square is equal to OP square we do not know, plus PQ square is 24 square. Transfer 24 square, so becomes 25 square minus 24 square equal to OP square. Let us see what it is. 25 square is 625 minus 24 square is 576. That's equal to OP square. Subtract, what do we get? When we subtract, we'll be getting it equal to 49. Isn't it a square number? So we can write it as 7 square because the value is positive since they are the distances. We consider only positive. So this implies that OP equal to 7 centimeter. So our answer is A, 7 centimeter. Option A, 7 centimeter. Let us go through the second question. In figure, TP and TQ, you can see TP and TQ are two tangents to a circle with the center O. So that angle POQ is equal to 110 degree. Then angle PTQ, this angle here we have to find out. How much is this equal to? This is optional MCQ question. Options are here, you have to choose it. Okay, so how do we find out that PT and QT are two tangents? Now we have to understand that this OP is perpendicular. Similarly, OQ also perpendicular. So it forms 90 degree at these two cases. Okay, this angle is 90, this angle also 90. Angle POQ is given to us as 110. So is this forming a quadrilateral? POQT is a quadrilateral. Here you can see POQT is a quadrilateral. So sum of the angles of a quadrilateral, angle sum property of quadrilateral you have learned, that is sum of the angles of quadrilateral equal to 360 degree. So let us use the same method, that is here you have to write OP perpendicular to PT. This implies angle OPT equal to 90 degree. Similarly, OQ perpendicular to QT. This implies angle OQT is equal to 90 degree. And other angle POQ angle is given. So consider, as a quadrilateral we are considering, consider a quadrilateral POQT. Now we must write sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. We have to write it as sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, angle POQ plus, each one we will take POQ plus angle OQT plus this angle we have to consider PTQ, angle PTQ plus this angle OPT, angle OPT. This is equal to 360 degree. Already we have written the reason here. Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now let us see how it happens. Now we are substituting the value. Angle POQ is equal to, how much is angle POQ? That's equal to 110 degree plus angle OQT is 90 degree. 90 degree plus angle PTQ we have to find out. PTQ is not known, plus angle OPT. OPT equal to 90 degree. That's equal to 360 degree. So we have to take sum of these three things. 90 plus 90, 180. 180 plus 110. Isn't it 290? 290 plus angle PTQ is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, angle PTQ is equal to 360 degree minus 290 degree. So, what is that equal to? 360 minus 290 is 70 degree. So, what is our answer? B, 70 degree. Let us see the third question. If tangents PA and PB from a point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at an angle of 80 degree. So this angle is 80 degree. Then angle POA is equal to angle POA. This angle here we have to find out. Okay. So we know that radius is perpendicular to tangent. So it is 90. So if this is a triangle, we know angle sum property. So this angle, here we have to consider this angle. How to get this angle? This angle P is 80 degree given to us. So when I proved second theorem, you might have seen congruent triangle. Are these two triangles congruent? We have to consider triangle OAP and triangle OBP. Are they congruent? Because both are 90 degree. Then hypotenuse common, corresponding side, this OA and OB are equal also. Therefore, we can say that this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. That is how we can. So here we will say right angle, that is angle OAP equal to angle OBP equal to 90 degree, radius perpendicular to tangent. That is the reason. Radius perpendicular to tangent. Now OP equal to OP, it is common. That is the second point, or we call it as hypotenuse in the case of these two triangles. OP equal to OP common. Now comes right angle, hypotenuse over, now comes side. Is it OA equal to OB equal to radii of same circle. Therefore, we have to say that these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, triangle OAP congruent to triangle OBP. It is RHS congruence rule. If they are congruent, isn't it 1 is equal to 2? So angle 1 is equal to 2, and we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 80 degree. That is given in the question. So 1 and 2 are equal. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 80 degree. 2 times 1 is equal to 80. Angle 1 is equal to 40 degree. Even without the step we know, but better if it is a 2-mark question, we have to write all the steps. So angle 1 is equal to 40 here we are getting. Now you come back to figure. So angle 90 plus 40 plus this angle AOP equal to 180. That is in right triangle OAP. Here we have to write. This angle is POA, we have to find out. POA plus 90 degree plus 40 degree equal to 180. So here you have to write as angle sum property of the triangle. That is the reason to be written. So reason is angle sum property of triangle. Better write completely. So angle POA is equal to 90 plus 40 is 130. So on the other side minus 130. So what is that equal to? Isn't it 50 degree? What is it? Option A, 50 degree. This is the answer. You can see the fourth question. Prove that the tangents drawn at ends of diameter of circle are parallel. So this is a circle. AB can be the diameter. Let AB be the diameter. Then which are the tangents? RS and PQ are the tangents. They are at the ends of the diameter. Tangents drawn at the ends of the diameter are parallel. That is to be proved. They are PQ parallel to RS, we have to prove. It's very simple. By seeing the figure you will understand. What are the steps to be taken? We are given with a circle with the center O and AB is the diameter. Let us consider RS and PQ tangents drawn at ends of AB. We know that OA is perpendicular to RS. OA perpendicular to RS as radius is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. Since it is perpendicular, these two angles are 90 degree each. Similarly, radius OB is perpendicular to tangent PQ. Therefore, OBP angle equal to OBQ. Both are equal to 90 degree. So now you have seen all these four angles are 90. Let us come back to axiom. Which axiom for proving these two lines RS parallel to PQ? So that is converse of parallel lines axiom here we have to consider. That is, if two corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. If two alternate interior angles are equal, lines are parallel. If co-interior angles are supplementary, then also lines are parallel. Any one of this axiom we have to prove. Here it's very simple. Let us consider this one. Angle SAB, this angle, plus this one, QBA. Sum of these two equal to 180. Are they co-interior angle? They are interior angle for these two lines. RS and PQ we have to consider AB as a transversal. Therefore, these two angles are co-interior angle on the same side of the transversalities. So, we call it as co-interior. It is inside and also at the same side. So, co-interior angles are supplementary. 90 plus 90, 180. That is one method. Otherwise, you can see alternate interior angle. If this is a transversal for RS parallel to PQ. For RS and PQ line, if AB is a transversal, these two angles, they are alternate interior angle. This angle is SAB or OAS. You can say in any form. OAS angle is equal to OBP angle. They are alternate interior angles equal. Similarly, these two. Here, OAR angle equal to OBQ angle. Since alternate interior angles are equal, these two lines are RS parallel to PQ. That is a method. That is the steps to be written. You can see the steps now. You can copy down the steps also. If I have to repeat once, I will do that. Just to see the figure, you will understand it better. See the figure as well as the notes. Okay. As I told you, same steps comes here. Here, AB is the diameter and PQ and RS are two tangents at the ends of the diameter. This is how you have to explain. We know that OA perpendicular to RS, OB perpendicular to PQ, that you have seen in the figure. Okay. As they are radii and radius is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. That you might have understood. Now therefore all these four angles are equal to 90 degree. Here angle OAR equal to OBQ. OAR, you can see that in the figure. OAR, this angle OBQ, this one. So alternate interior angles I have considered here. Since alternate interior angles are equal, RS is parallel to PQ by converse of parallel lines axiom. This is today's last question. Fifth one, prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So given a perpendicular OP at the point of contact P to the tangent to the circle. So we are given with OP perpendicular to AB, that is radius perpendicular to tangent is given to us. We have to prove that this OP is passes through the center. We have to prove that this perpendicular passes through the center. It's a very simple thing. We have to construct or extend PO to OQ. So just a construction here as dotted line we are showing construction, that is extending PO to PQ. Now we have to prove that this O through which the line is passing through. How to prove that? It's very simple. Here already we know that angle OPB equal to 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. It's given to us radius perpendicular to tangent. So OP is a perpendicular to AB given. That's why 90 degree. Now since I have extended this, you can see that angle QPB also 90. First I said OPB equal to 90 degrees since it is given. Now angle QPB equal to 90 degree according to our extension of PO to OQ. That means the same angle it comes. It is QPB and OPB equal to 90. That means this QP is coinciding with OP, one on the other. QP coincide with the OP. They are the same line, but here QP is longer and OP is shorter. They coincide. That's why it comes as 90 degree. Since it is coinciding, we can say that O is on the line QP. O means center is on the line QP. That means the perpendicular is passes through the center. This is to be proved, is it? So now we proved that perpendicular OP, that is passing through the center. Very simple thing. What is given we have to write. It's given that OP perpendicular to AB. We have to prove that OP passes through the center. Now according to construction, we are extending PO to PQ. PO to PQ we have extended. Then proof. Given OPB angle equal to 90 degree and we know that QPB also equal to 90 degree. That means QP and OP coincide. QP and OP coincide. That is O lies on QP. That means center is lying on the perpendicular. Okay. That is the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. With this we are winding up today. Stay safe, children.